Hey T Squad, it's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 13, Episode 16 review. Next week is the season finale. Can't wait to get into the reunion looks of it all. I'm guessing we'll be getting the reunion look pictures maybe this week. Yeah, maybe this week because they dropped Miami's last week. So yeah, we'll probably be getting Beverly Hills this week then. But anywho, let's get into the episode. So in the beginning, we see Erica talking to her therapist about everything that's been going on in her life and how she feels hurt by some of the ladies with the fact that they haven't apologized to her or seemed phased when she won in court. And after I watched The Housewife and the Hustler 2, which literally just debuted on Hulu day before yesterday, Erica needs to go have several seats, go play in traffic, go sit in the corner facing the wall because, girl, once again, this is the problem that we had with you when this whole thing popped off, is that you so worried about you and what's going to happen to you and your finances and how you feel and who wronged you, that you haven't really taken accountability for the things that you have said and done. Y'all need to watch Housewife and the Hustler Part 2 because I was gobsmacked, honey, at what she did to the designer Marco. And I know of Marco via RuPaul's Drag Race, reputable company, never heard of anything bad about this company. And what Erica did to that man was horrible. I don't want to give it away because I want y'all to watch it for yourself. But in the part 2, Erica actually sat down with a few of Tom's victims. And she told those women that anything that she can do to help moving forward, she would. And she was kind of a little bit standoffish in the beginning. And at the end, when they rolled credits, it was said that Erica has not reached out to them women since then. And this was filmed a year ago. Maybe even a little bit over a year ago. She has not reached out to them people at all. For me, it was a photo op for her. It was good press for her. And that was that. While you sitting up here wanting an apology from people. Girl, if you don't get somewhere and go sit down somewhere, you ain't learned nothing. You really, truly have not learned anything. Because once again, you're not a victim to me. Yeah, you went from having millions and millions of dollars at your fingertips. But in The Housewife and the Hustler Part 2, we learned of who has been her benefactor since she left Tom. And it's one of Tom's old friends who has a fat bankroll and has been able to help her put a down payment on a house, to pay for lawyers, this, that, and the third. These other people can't even do that. Those people are over here scrimping and saving and surviving, sick, and all types of stuff. Needing any $5 bill that they can get, and you over here still living in the lap of luxury, still able to afford a glam squad, still able to travel. You just got a Las Vegas residency. You got your own spinoff on Bravo, plus you're still getting a housewife check. If you don't get somewhere and sit down, girl, you are still heavily blessed. So stop. Please stop. So Sutton talks to Kyle about when she disposed of Merce's ash, how that was letting go of her father and her divorce too of her ex-husband Christian, and how she called Christian before he moved out of the country and just said goodbye to him. And she said that it was really big for her because he'd literally been living down the street from her this whole entire time. Now, I don't know what down the street mean in Beverly Hills. That could honestly mean like 2-3 miles away, but still. But you could tell that she still loves him. But I think that, like she said, her getting rid of Merce's ashes really put a final dot on that part of her life, because she said, like, I knew if anything ever happened to me, he would be there in the end of the day. But now that he's moved out of the country for work, that's no longer an option for her. And Kyle goes on to say that she and Mo are in therapy and everything. and how she likes her newfound freedom. She likes working and doing her and not just sitting around twiddling her thumb, waiting to see what Mauricio's next move is going to be. And I just see it written all over Kyle's face. Kyle is done. I feel like she's at that stage in a breakup where she's still trying to get through to the person for them to see her and what she's going through and her anger or hurt or pain and all of that stuff. And Mauricio, it seems like, continues to disappoint her. And every time he disappoints her, it pulls her further and further away from him and pushes her further into Morgan's arms, allegedly. So Garcelle tells her son Jax that he can, take Ubers and stuff to go kick it with his friends, as long as, he keep her up to date and all that stuff. So he thanks her because she's giving him some more freedom that he's been asking for. Sutton goes on another date with Steve, and I like him. He's handsome. He's funny. He's jovial. Like, he's a good time. Like, he doesn't take himself too seriously. And I think he has just enough quirk to match Sutton. I think they could honestly make a good pair. And Sutton even kind of loosened up and leaned against him and everything. I was like, okay. And he even asked Sutton, okay, so when we going on the next day? So look like we getting a third. Now, I don't know where things are between them right now, but I'm liking it. Go ahead on, Sutton. I like him. So after that, Kyle discusses therapy with Mauricio at their little bar in their house. And she's, he was like, say whatever you got to say, because she all anxiety ridden. And she says that she finds herself every time that they do have couples therapy, like, okay, when is our next session? Because I have things to say about this, that, and the third. Like, it's so much that she needs to get out. And so this man sit up there and say, yeah, I like therapy. It's fun. And she looked at him like, well, I wouldn't call it fun. Like, this is serious. Like, once again, they're on two different playing fields, and he does not see that she is not the same woman that he has been with for the last 27 years. This is a new person in front of him that is looking at him like, you about to lose your wife, and you don't even see it, and you're not taking it seriously because you're that in denial, delusional, so used to what it was that you can't see what it is now. Yeah. So it seems like Kyle is trying to communicate with him. She's trying to hold on to the marriage. But with him thinking that it's still all good between them, he's not realizing that she got one foot out the door. And that's where you can tell the hurt comes from within her. It's a wrap. I don't see them getting back together again. It's done. Just divorce and go on about your business. Be with your little lesbian lover, allegedly, and be done, because the relationship is over. It's written all over Kyle. She is not invested in him anymore. She is not sexually attracted to him anymore. You can tell even when he's trying to touch her, she gets the ick. She don't see it for him no more at all. Nope. So Annemarie has a Mother's Day brunch at her home and invites all of her closest friends and the ladies. And she says that she wants to fix things between her and Crystal. Dorit is upset because PK isn't there for Mother's Day. And he was like, well, you're not my mother. And she said, well, I'm the mother of your children. Further notice, I would like for you to take days like this, seriously, because it means something to me. I was like, damn, PK, like, savage. He was like, okay, darling. Okay, Dorit. Okay, Dorit. Like, PK is sick of her. I'm sorry. And I wouldn't be surprised if PK got him a little something across the seas that ain't nagging and complaining. I think he still loves Dorit, but Dorit annoys him and gets on his nerves. And I think with all the money and financial issues that they are allegedly going through, the lawsuits and all of that stuff, that her constant nagging and not being pleased and having to have everything her way and in this order is really starting to wear on him. So I would not be surprised if he got him a little young boo thing somewhere that ain't gonna bother him, that he can be around. That's why he always gone. I really honestly think that. So Crystal arrives to the party, and I loved her little bun and her little fringy bangs. It made her look so cute and youthful. She looked like a look girl, so cute. But once again, I told y'all in my fashion killer video, Crystal either looks like a 12-year-old or a 65-year-old. At the Mother's Day brunch, she looked like a 12-year-old. Once again, the little, what's that store that used to be Justice? Wasn't that a store in the mall? Anywho, she looked like she stopped at the shop at a teen section at a store. Like the little dress was like she got it from an Alloy catalog or something like that. The hairstyle, everything. But Annemarie and Crystal sit down and talk, and they decided they're going to move forward with things. It seems like that doesn't last too long based off an interview that I just saw of hers, Crystal's, recently. So it seems like they might have reverted back maybe at the reunion. Erica sits down with all the ladies and tells them that she was disappointed that the group as a whole wasn't there for her when she was going through the court, system and all of that. And half of her wants an apology. Dorit immediately was offended. She was like, "You don't think that I was there for you, Erica? Me and Kyle stood on the bloody line for you." And I will say that Kyle and Dorit did have her back. They did. Now, did they speak up when needed? Yes, but they did have her back when they honestly should not have. Garcelle, and this is why I love her, she said, "I didn't want you to fall, but I had an opinion, and I'm going to stick by that forever." Period, Pooh. Period. Because she was sitting there like, y'all can apologize, but y'all, not me. And I'm so glad that she did not, especially after I just watched The Housewife and the Hustler and seen that she's still the same old heifer that I've been saying she was. Sutton apologizes profusely, and Erica begins to cry and all of that stuff, and it makes Sutton feel even worse. And Kyle apologizes too, even though she feels the same way Dorit did. And then the episode goes off. Like I said, next week is the season finale. That's when it's going to come out that Mauricio and Kyle have separated, the big party at the SoFi Stadium and all of that stuff. So it looks like the season finale might be, good, Overall, I'm going to give tonight's episode of Beverly Hills, I'm going to give it a C+. It was cute. It was cute for what it was. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section what y'all thought about the episode. Don't forget, this Friday, I will be doing a live makeup tutorial here on my channel at either 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. Central Time. So make sure you guys tune in and get those numbers up, because if you guys don't tune in, I will not be doing any more makeup tutorials. And I would love to. But we're going to have fun Friday. We're going to shoot the ish while I do my makeup and all of that goodness. So get ready like Freddie. I love you guys, and I will see you all on the next video. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. Bye, guys.